We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be Ryan Brazier, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're awfully lucky in this. We're getting a chance to see one of the top pitchers in the AL this year. As a matter of fact, this guy has a legit shot to win the Cy Young Award. He doesn't walk a lot of guys, and one of the other things he does, he pitches deep into games.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Now here's the pitch. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out, and he fouls this one off. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that
here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And he's safe.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out. So he's going to take third on the stolen base. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So stepping in, Rafael Devers. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopper to short. A toss behind the back. LeMahieu for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Devers is off of first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Comes set, the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. This year against right-handed pitching, Judge hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled off. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in now, Torres, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's Michael Chavis now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Ready now, Christian Vasquez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
David Ortiz.
Into the box, David Ortiz. Popped up, and no one will get this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Paxton comes set, first pitch on the way. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the end. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 18 homers and 49 runs batted in. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Luke Voigt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Bobby Novak.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Out in front of it, strike one. Chavis is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The 3 of us return. Darwinzon Hernandez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. DJ LeMahieu becomes the first out of the inning. Gio Urshela is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Pitch on the way.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks go 1-2-3.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This is popped up. LeMahieu is there for it. 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Throw won't get him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Weak grounder back to the mound, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Well, the Red Sox strike for... Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the pitch.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down by a... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swing.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Bobby Novak.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Arauz. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in, Michael Chavis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a drive down the line. This has the height, and it's a fair ball over the monster for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 32 now for the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Jordan Montgomery gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far. Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time. And he's in there safely. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts, number 298 in his career, as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Montgomery has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and those innings have been a real struggle for him. Case in point with his whip, it's over 2, so getting outs has not been easy.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate, David Ortiz, as he sends it on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got 2 hits on the day, and in the heat of the race for the batting title, that's exactly the kind of line he wants to have.
But you see the look in this guy's eye when he comes to the plate. 2 hits isn't enough. He's getting greedy up at the plate. He knows what's at stake. He wants a batting crown.
Jonathan Holder gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 56.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So there's already side. Matt Hall takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Pillar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. Brett Gardner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. As we discussed earlier, he's been stellar at the plate all season, but he seems to have hit a little wall in his last 10 games with a batting average over that period under 200.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. So
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
here's the first pitch to him.
Go back.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Arauz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gio Urshela is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. As we discussed already, he's certainly one of the top candidates for the batting title this year. And looking at his last 10 games, he's hitting up over 300.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And that's out number 1. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 58 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Tommy Kingley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, David Ortiz as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 14-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. No balls and a strike to count. Well, we've of course spotlighted the positives of his season batting totals, but putting a microscope on the last 10 games, his batting numbers have actually dropped off to around the league average over that time.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing. Scooped up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Standing in, C.J. Chatham will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Gardner. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Michael.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next up. For the Red Sox, Pudge Rodriguez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Hitting for the Red Sox. Number 7, Ivan Rodriguez.
Soft liner towards short. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Pudge Rodriguez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Number 7, Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the play, and that's it. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Tonight's date attendance at